Another match day of the Premier League, another exciting moment, another fixtures where we see the Blues Chelsea host the Whites Leeds United. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Achilles Sports. If you are new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell. The Blues are determined, they are prepared and ready to face the most frustrating side, the most difficult side to win against in the Premier League, the Whites Leeds United. We see Chelsea, the last match, showcasing a very poor and shambolic performance in Russia in the Champions League against Zenit. A performance that I've never seen since the arrival of Thomas Tuchel. The last 3 games Chelsea played without a win. This is something worrying. And this game is one of the games that is a trial and a test for Thomas Tuchel and his men, because drawing or losing this game will mean that Chelsea will be out of the title contenders of the Premier League. This was the reason why most players were benched or rest for the Champions League, and we were not able to get the top of the table we wanted. So we expect those players to put out their best for Chelsea to win this game. Because you know Leeds United, if you are not able to outperform them or run more than them, you will not be able to win against them. And the last 2 Premier League games at home, Chelsea drew against Burnley 1-1 and Manchester United also 1-1. And the Blues have never drawn 3 consecutive times in the bridge, except in 2015-2016 under the era of Gus Hindig. And that is a very long time, and we wouldn't want to repeat the same thing given under these circumstances. Without doubt, Thomas Tuchel can make it for Chelsea, but Premier League is full of surprises and we should be worried, because the games that we are not able to win for the last 3 games is not the fault of the coach or management. Individual performance led to Chelsea getting this kind of results. But just for you to know, there's a little history between Chelsea and Leeds United. Chelsea have won the last 4 home games against Leeds United, and they have never made it up to 5 wins. And now the players are determined to do that. And Leeds United are winless in 6 games of all competitions against Chelsea. And the last 7 games they've played against the reigning European champions have never won even single one, since their win against Nottingham Forest in 1980. And their last game of this nature was against Chelsea in League Cup, where Chelsea smashed them 5-1 in 2012. Also, Leeds United have managed to win just 2 of their last 32 games in London. That is against London clubs. If history will repeat itself, Chelsea are favourite going into this game. But Leeds United are the most frustrating side, and games of this nature are very tricky because the Whites have someone like Raphinha, who has been able to score 6 goals so far in the Premier League for Leeds United out of their 15 Premier League goals. And no player among them has been able to net more than 2 goals in the competition, which makes Raphinha a very notable player in Leeds United moving forward to this game. So Chelsea defense need to take note of it. Patrick Bamford is a player of Chelsea Academy, a product of Chelsea Academy. And the last time out Chelsea played against Leeds United in the bridge, he was the person who netted the goal for Leeds United, ended up 3-1 in favor of Chelsea. And this time round, he'll be looking forward to get a goal in this match, because scoring in this match will mean that he will be the only Leeds United player to net consecutively in the bridge against Chelsea. Chelsea, as it stands, we have the defense, we have the attack, and we have the midfield. As the saying goes, if your attack is sharp, it wins games for you. And if you are defending very well, it wins trophies for you. But our last few games shows that we are not able to defend very well, because we've been able to concede goals in our last 3 games than our last 12 Premier League games, which is very worrying for fans and management. Because conceding 3 goals against teams like Zenit in the Champions League is very worrying. even though we all saw what happened in the midfield, pairing Reece James and Ross Barkley. And the midfield was just shambolic. And the defense that paired on this game was we've never seen it before. Aspilicueta, Christensen, and Malangsar. And I don't think this time I will be able to see this kind of pair again. Thomas Tuchel will change the formation, he will change the selection and style all over. Because some players were benched purposely for this match. It's important for us because if we're able to lose or win this game, we won't be able to get challenged or we won't be able to be part of the title contenders this season. Now, my prediction lineup for this game. The last time out in the Champions League, we see Kepa on post. I wanted him to get a clean sheet because he's a wonderful goalkeeper and a very good one for that matter. Even though he has his bad moment, but this time he's been able to come back. But because of shambolic midfield and defense, he wasn't able to get the clean sheet he deserved. But Mendy will be preferable on the post this game because he's one of our best goalkeepers we've ever had in history. My 3 back pair will be Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen. And now the usual Reece James will be able to play his usual position in the right wing back because the last time we saw him in midfield, which was not very good for us. Without doubt, a player of his caliber is team's dreams to have because he can play in any position from midfield, defense, and even attacking. And the left wing back, Alonso, will be occupied over there since Chilwell won't be part of this match. And in the midfield, we'll see the pair of Jorginho and Loftus-Cheek because they were rest purposely for this game. And we need their versatility in the midfield because if we are able to control the midfield and even be able to outplay Leeds United in the midfield, we are guaranteed of winning this game and we will gain the 3 points in the bridge and start winning again in the Premier League as a whole. I would like to see Mount in this game because Mount has been a phenomenal player for Chelsea. He will be one of the best and sacrificing product Chelsea Academy has ever had. And he has proved it several times. And the last 4 games he has played, he's been able to produce goals and assists in his last 3 Premier League games. And since the arrival of Chelsea, he has been the most scored goals and assist player among Chelsea players, at least scoring 9 goals in the Premier League. He is determined to start this match and I prefer to see him in this match. We saw the likes of Hudson-Odoi in the right wing back against Zenit. And we all know that he didn't perform very well. And that wasn't his favorite position. We see him attacking match and creating chances for Chelsea in the left wing position for Chelsea. Oh my God, what a player he is. If he's able to add scoring in his versatility, in his attack, he will be one of the best players England has ever produced. But in this game, I would prefer Timo Werner to play over there than Hudson-Odoi because we see Timo Werner scoring 2 goals in the last game, even though the first one was just a tap in. But it boosts his confidence moving forward if he's given the chance in this game. We also saw the pair of Timo and Lukaku in last game where both are able to score goals. So if Timo is able to make his run, he will be able to create more spaces for Lukaku to get goals. Ziyech is someone I expect to see in the lineup because for the past few games, Ziyech has been instrumental in Chelsea's success. He has been sacrificing, running all around, even to the defense, to midfield, to attacking, just to win possession for Chelsea. And his versatility is amazing. Definitely, if you are among stars, you also need to step up your game. And that's exactly what Ziyech did. He knew he needed to step up before he can get to first 11. And he has been able to do that. And coming in last game was something that we see Chelsea's style change. Because the last game we were not able to even own possessions as we used to. But when he came in, we were able to gain a little confidence in moving forward. But at least were able to draw. Now Lukaku up front. We need Lukaku to get us the goals. He will use his pace and strength in scoring for Chelsea. And my score line is 3-0, or maybe Leeds United will get at least 1 goal, but I expect Mendy to get another clean sheet today because he simply deserves it. Even though the last few games was not his day, was not his games because of a few mistakes. Guys, what are your predictions? Give me your prediction lineup and scores in the comments below. And if you are new, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, and I will see you with the post-match reaction. Thank you for watching.